What's up, all you stars and studs? It's the 10th wonder of the world, Jake Smith.
I'm Joey Mayberry, and I look colorful.
The very bright,
I
very.
know.
Is this? Oh, wait. Oh, damn it. Well, you're a few days short of Pride Month. So,
It's
it's
always
like
Pride Month when I'm here,
always,
baby.
always Pride when your butt is just soiled.
That's true. It's true.
Anyway, yes.
Um, so I have a new discovery this week
Yeah.
because I finally got ChatGPT.
Oh my God, wait. ChatGPT is like low-key really fun.
It's so fun. I'm very excited, and I'll post them on the Instagram, but I want to go ahead and do this because my brain thought, what if the other divas wound up being partners with the hurricane? So I went on ChatGPT and was like, what if Lita was a superhero with the hurricane? And I got a bunch of images of all the divas, and I'm excited to share them.
Oh my God. Wait, we should do like a whole bunch of we should do like divas who never posed for Playboy, what their Playboy cover would look like. And like
I I love that. I don't know if it would do it though.
is it
So
like ChatGPT like are they like sometimes I think they are like that. Or like
yeah.
okay, yeah.
There's certain things that they won't generate, and some things they will, some things they won't. It's kind of a roulette on if
Oh,
they'll do it.
real quick too with ChatGPT. I did use it recently to like do I'll send you it like a sketch because I don't know if you guys saw on the USA Network's Instagram page, which if you're not following it, low key do because they release unreleased photos every once in a while of today in history stuff. And they put
Oh.
out all these photos last week I have never seen from China and Lita's match, and like beautiful high resolution photos I have never seen before. And like
I'm
they were
excited. This
they
is
were really
cool.
they were very cool. And it's so cool. They put some out when like Trish and Lita's main event was and stuff too. Like, but it's surprisingly a really cool account. I follow it from the Golden Era page because I don't have time for my own to have USA
No,
Network stuff popping up. But
literally, I'm having to do that. Like, I'm going
yeah.
through the accounts that I follow because I have so many Instagrams at this point. So,
Mhm.
like, I'm literally just being like, okay, I don't need this. I need friends on Joey. I need toy things on Toy. I need wrestling things
Yeah.
on Gold. Like, it's just, I can't soak in all of it to make it all current.
I use my Insta a lot too, like when I make connections and like I'm at capacity.
Oh,
Like
no.
so like sometimes I have to like unfollow people. So
You're
I
at
try to make
capacity
sure,
on, there's a capacity?
yeah, 7,500. But I
Capacity as
like
far as what? Like, who you can
like
follow or?
how many people you can follow. Yeah, but like I'm like really like social when I follow, and I follow people back all the stuff in time. But like I'm making like actual connections when I go out sometimes. So I'm like, oh shit. So like I always have to make sure I have enough room for like connections when I
I
go to
didn't
an
know that
event
there
and
was
stuff.
a maximum of people you could follow. That's new for
Yes,
me,
there is. There is. So yeah, don't be overly social.
which
So
is awful because, like, I
awful.
have news. I am officially submitted to my first agency.
That's
So,
amazing.
yeah. So we'll see what
That's
happens.
exciting. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yay.
Yes, I took care of
Um,
that today. It's been a wild day.
good. Oh my god, this is wild. That's
I
exciting.
know. Look at me. Next thing I know, I'll be famous or something. I didn't
No
know.
autographs, please.
So I got to see some of these contracts for some of these like gigs.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness, the amount of money you can make if you just let them run your commercial and tell them run it
Oh
for however
yeah.
long. So much
Oh yeah.
money. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
yeah.
My
Residuals are
lord.
cute.
Residuals are real cute, but like you can also just get all of that up front so they don't have to pay you. So like if they're just like, we can just keep it and put it whenever, here's a lump sum of money. And it's like, okay, okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
That's awesome. Oh my god, I
Yeah.
love it. Well, this is so exciting. Well, congratulations on that. That's huge.
Thank you. I cannot wait to one day tell you all about Dawn Rinse and Refresh. But
That is the power of Pine Sol, baby. So-
stop, Loki. I would kill to be the new Pine Sol person. That sounds great.
Oh my god. Well, speaking of cleaning up some messes, guys, this is the Golden Era podcast, and I feel like just not that things have been a mess the last few months in terms of programming, but it hasn't been good. But this week is starting to feel like they're cleaning things up a little bit.
It really is. Characters are starting to take shape. People are finding their groove. The only thing really missing is going to get revamped in a few weeks because we need some Victoria, which is it's
Mm-hmm.
coming.
It's
But like,
coming.
yeah, this
Yeah.
feels like a good step in the right direction, honestly.
It really does. And guys, it is the Golden Era podcast where Joey and I talk about the women's division from 2001 on. And this week it is May 23rd, 2005. And we're kicking things off right away on Raw with Police.
With police. Also, what's today's date? May 25th?
27th.
I was like, are we on the same day? This is how bad my
No.
schedule is. I'm like,
Wait, we
what day is it?
are.
Tuesday. I need to go here.
Oh no, we're not. We're SmackDown was the 26th. So we're like a day after when SmackDowns would be.
And we're doing
So
pretty good.
pretty good. Wait, what day does this come out? Oh, okay. This comes out the 30th. Okay, so that'll be the 20th. Okay, whatever. All right, but anyway, so the police are there, and out come Lita and Edge, and they have all this security to protect them from Kane. Sure, got
Eh,
it.
I'm okay. Can I go ahead and do the spoiler alert for this
Yeah.
episode? Because this made me mad. Because all of this, and Kane did not show this week.
Wait, I was so surprised there was zero Kane. Like they had the police come out with them. They made like allusions to them in the back that we didn't actually see them, but they're like, "Hey, you guys watch the door." Like, but Lita and Edge, no sign of Kane, but I guess he's supposed to be in his feelings this week.
I guess maybe they heard the reaction that they were getting for this storyline in particular with Kane from this like little opening thing they're about to do here. But
Mhm.
the I will
So
say we'll talk about that. The crowd does not care about Lita and Kane. They don't.
no, I mean, well, let's be for real though. Kane is being used as like a euphemism right now for like Matt
Matt
Hardy.
Hardy.
Like, because even the commentary is even like they're not specifically mentioning Kane like a bunch of times. Like, and like they're just like, oh my god, I can't believe like Lita would treat any man in her life like this, like and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I
Like,
know. I do. I will say the one thing I do love about this era is Lita knows how to accessorize just plain black clothes. Like
oh yeah, that
legitimately
little
every
heart
little
necklace,
yeah, and the little belt buckle with the chains and
so good.
yeah, how do you make it look so good? Because it was just a simple black like not a halter. What kind of top was that? Like a
It's
what do you
like
call that?
it looked
Like
like
a
a little
bikini
vest
top?
almost. Like
Yeah,
it felt like it had like a closure in the front.
I think.
Um, but it was cute. But like it felt so simple, but so fresh. And like her
Mhm.
hair was styled a little differently than she has done in a minute. Like it just felt like
I
she
just want to go back in
automatically.
time and be like, keep it this way, no
Oh,
bangs,
I loved it.
no
Oh my god.
bangs.
Oh, no bangs, no bangs. But she like automatically morphed into like rated R Lita rocker couple looking whatever is going on Lita, and it was so good. Like, and what's so great is she is crutch free, like
Mhm.
turning heel, healed her leg. So she is.
That's what turning heel means. You get healed.
So she's out with and they already like have the entrance even down, even with all these like security like flanking the ramp and stuff like that. Like they are into it, like they have the pose coming to the ring down with Edge sliding in and her like coming in, and
I love that
so
she doesn't
iconic.
slide in anymore. That makes me mad.
Yes, so iconic. So like Lita cuts a promo, and I forgot all about this promo,
Mhm.
and I was like, "This is great." They let her like just go with it for like a while too.
I love the promo because, like, I know that they wanted people to boo this. I really
Yeah,
do. But like when she's sitting up there going like, "Oh, I betrayed the man that sexually assaulted me. I betrayed the
yeah.
man that like trapped me in a closet. Remember that or a boiler room? Or the being in
But
the marriage I didn't want to be in."
yeah,
Like
it was so. Guys, like I forgot I was in a room full of saints. Okay, go ahead and judge me. Like I
there
was
were
like,
some
she's
like
not
you
wrong.
screwed Matt chants that were coming through that I heard.
There were. Um, yeah, but Lita essentially alludes to she used Kane to do her dirty work. She used him to take out Trish. She she used him to get what she wanted, and then like while he was running around being her lapdog, she was busy falling in love with Edge.
Yes, and there was don't sit there and act like, or not you act like, or just don't think that this was a nice little promo where she was just like doing her heel turn. There were definitely some like old school Vince McMahonisms that she was required to say in that promo that I was like,
Yeah.
oh, oh, particularly like, I used my husband just like every woman does. I was like,
Yeah.
uh,
Like I was like, don't be jealous because I've been getting more action than any of you.
yes. And then the piece de resistance is Edge taking the mic to be like, yeah, she's a slut, but she's my slut. I'm like,
Romantic.
romantic.
Treat
Like,
me like a slut.
treat me like a slut.
So but yeah, no, it is just like it is Lita just like unapologetically like staking her claim and being like, like I got what I wanted.
Mhm.
And, I left the man who tortured me for a year for the guy who I was seeing behind his back.
Yeah.
Um
But I love the little dig line she also did where she's just like, better than any man I've ever been with. Like, okay, girl.
yeah, it's like we see what you did there. Like so, but like Edge is like, he's got Lita now, and tonight he's got a world heavyweight title match. So it is, but it's a great way to kick off Raw. It's a great way to kick off this era of Edge and Lita.
I agree. I do have a few like critiques on how this was kind of played out tonight, and it just like, spoiler alert, comes from the fact that there's just no continuity with this Kane storyline, just
Mhm.
with all these details. Because like, you figured Kane would have been the reason that Edge didn't win the title that night. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
or something. Like, even if it was just like fire going off, like I just nothing happened.
I was so surprised he did, especially too because like so. Well, going to our next segment, Edge recruits Christian and Tomko to help him in the match, which even when they're recruiting, I'm like, okay, this means someone's gonna come out, even the odds, because like, but no. Nothing, yeah. Because so like Christian's in the back with Tomko. They're like talking about maybe getting traded to SmackDown, and I'm just like,
Right.
let's be serious. You're gonna stay on Raw. So he's like,
Okay.
once, and I actually was glad they did address this though, because I remember at the time, I don't remember this segment. I must have not actually like watched this episode when it was on at the time. Um, but probably not, what, this was probably a Memorial Day episode, so I was probably having pod plans. But anyway, so
Mhm.
he was like, you know, once I win the title, I'm gonna have no need for this briefcase. So
Yeah.
I could do what I want with it. So I could maybe give whoever helps me out tonight the briefcase. So it's like, oh, so they did, because I always thought, like, I was like, well, he has a title shot.
Yeah.
Like,
I like the
like
addressal of it. The thing that I kind of wondered, and I won't like, why would you give a title shot to somebody on the night that you plan on winning a title?
I don't think he was gonna give him the title shot. I think he was gonna give him the briefcase so he could get a title shot when he wants.
Yeah, but like if you're like trying to be champion, why would you give someone ammo to take your belt? Like that just, I don't know. Something about that I was like, uh
Yeah. Yes. No. I mean, I think the thing, his game plan was like, I'll take care of Christian down the line. Like, I don't
yeah,
think, I think Christian, he's like, he's beating Christian. For him, I don't think the character of Edge sees Christian as a threat, you know?
I can get that. I think also it would be played up differently if this was like today, because this was like the origin of Money in the Bank. So like they really
Yeah.
don't like explore too much on when you can cash it in. So maybe it's not like, common
Yeah.
knowledge. Like today, I don't think anybody would do something like that.
To be honest, I think I even remember when Edge cashed it in, I was like, I thought it was for like a world title shot, because originally they announced like they never really said like you could do it for either title, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, yeah, so I was like, I was even confused about that when he won. So like, yeah, the rules weren't very clear at that time. And they're still not very clear. Like, remember the time Seth Rollins was like, or Austin Theory was like, I want a US title shot. I was like, what?
Yeah, what the I want
That
a
was
US.
so weird.
Like it made sense to me like literally when they're trying to like use it as its own championship, like they battle for the briefcase. That makes sense for me, but like if nothing else makes sense in Money in the Bank, like what? I don't.
No. It is such it started off as such a cool concept. I honestly miss when Money in the Bank was like a match at WrestleMania every year. Like
I miss that
I
for so many things. Like please stop making match types pay-per-views.
I hate like I think they yeah, like I hate like Elimination Chamber. Like I'm like, okay.
So
Like
that's the only one that I don't dislike at this point. Solely because they've made it like the next way to get the title shot after the Royal Rumble. So for like whoever doesn't win, whatever other brand.
yeah. Yes and no. I mean, honestly, I kind of miss like a feud going after the title, not like something forced on us. Like, oh, this person won the Elimination Chamber, so they get the title shot, even though they've had like zero interaction with the champion the last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what I don't know. I get both sides of that one. My big complaint with like storylines these days is there are storylines, but they're all like it's like watching sports movies now. It's not drama. And
Yeah.
uh
Yeah. Like, I feel like everything is like, I want the belt. Like, it's like, do you?
I
It's like
get
an extra
that.
piece of carry on. Like, like, I'd be like, I'm okay. My bag's at capacity. Like,
Yeah.
like
But like everybody wants the belt and like I get that, but like also can't characters have like different motivations? Like I'm kind of irritated now at the point where they're bringing in characters and making them different, you know, like Tatum Paxley and stuff. But
yeah.
now she's being like treated like an athlete. She's not being treated as like the psycho kind of girl. She's just kind of like a
Yeah.
rocker. And I'm like, y'all let people be characters. Like
Yeah, to be honest, like the match I was most excited for and for Mania for the women was Naomi and Jade because I was like, it's not about a belt. There's like a real storyline here that went into it. And I was like, I was excited about that one the most because like there was a real storyline, and they tried with the other stuff. I mean, but like
Charlotte and Tiffany was a hot mess.
it
But like
was weird, yeah. And
the
then
other
I
one.
feel it wasn't terrible. Here's the thing. The other one I think was a saving grace for me because like I knew the match would be really good. So
Mhm.
I was like, even if this like storyline is stupid, like
This match is gonna eat
this match
like
is gonna eat. Yeah. So and that's what we got. So yeah. But whatever. Okay.
yeah.
I digress. So Maria is out. And she's gonna be interviewing Viscera. And I love this because Maria is just
Is this the debut of the party song?
she came out no, she came out in the remember when she was the cowboy? For
Oh
that like weird
yeah. Oh
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she used it for that. But I love that she like has her own it was so weird though, actually, when they transitioned to that, like in my clips, like when I was rewatching it, I was like, Alicia Fox?
I did the same thing.
Like for like a split second, then
Who
I was like,
also
oh wait.
just like randomly followed me on Instagram. So thank
Oh,
you,
I love
Alicia.
this. Yay, Alicia.
Like I appreciate it when like I don't know the girlies and they follow me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
because I'm in girly orbit when it comes to a lot of things. So I love
Yeah.
when they like it finally connects. So
I
hi
love
Alicia,
this. Hi,
Victoria.
Alicia.
She
Love
like
her.
finally followed me and it was basically like, and I'm Victoria, Joey.
um, so so that Maria brings up Viscera, and she's like, Viscera, I have an interior motive for bringing you out here. Which I love because it's just like we are in full blown Maria's dumb territory
I
now.
love Maria's dump. Just keep telling. I'm so ready for this. This
I'm
bit made me so happy.
so ready. So she's like, I need Lilian Garcia to come in the ring. Now, Viscera, I have come to the conclusion that you like Lilian. Viscera's like, well, I do like Lilian, but I don't know if Lilian likes me because I waited all night in my hotel room and you didn't come. Lillian's like, no, mm, no, I
But I love her little
didn't.
face when she's doing it because she's just like, oops.
Oops.
Sorry, I didn't go. No.
Yeah. So Mr. is like, Lillian, uh, I got a little surprise for you. Lights, music,
Oh.
hot dog.
Hot dog.
And then he's like, Maria, go get that man hot. Oh, wait, also, Viscera is like smelling Maria while she was like talking too. Like,
I love that he was like, "Get your cute little ass over there and give me that hot dog."
yeah, we're gonna go smother you like a biscuit. Go get it. So like Maria goes to the front row and grabs a half-eaten hot dog from some man. Comes back in the ring, and Viscera takes a bite of said half-eaten hot dog. Oh, that's really good.
That's really good.
It's like, well, but Lily, I got so last week I sang and I was pretty damn good. But this week we gonna dance. So he starts dancing for Lilian, and Lilian's like, oh my god. Woo!
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But then he starts stripping for Lilian, and
He takes off his belt, and Lilian's like, wait, what?
when he takes off the belt and then drops the sheer size of those boxers.
Those were massive. It was like a flag. Like,
What'd you call me?
a
But like, oh my, they look like gym shorts. They were
yeah,
so big.
they were huge.
Yeah.
So Lilian is like turning red. She is so embarrassed. And then the coach comes out.
I didn't know he had theme music.
Oh yeah, he had 2 theme songs actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I could never tell you. I always just thought he came out with a microphone.
He had this one that was like boom, 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 boom. And then he had one that was on Reckless Intent. Also, the second, and it was like hard hitting, back breaking. Everybody, look at me. The world just wants to see. The world just wants to see.
Why, when you started singing that, did my brain immediately go to that camp rock song where it's like head clapping, hip shaking, heart breaking,
because we rock, and we rock. Camp Rock! Camp Rock!
Honestly, hold on. Do the emotions real quick that you were just doing. And you know what that also is?
What?
Go one more time.
Wait.
Abracadabra, abracadabra.
Wait, someone, how has there not been a video yet of someone like
What? I think you just abracadabraed your microphone. That's
so. Oh my gosh, mess. Were you aware there's a Disney Channel movie called because like I have not been plugged into Disney Channel lately, but I've been watching to go to sleep a movie series called Zombies.
Yes.
It is hysterical because it is
it
the
good?
worst.
I've never watched
it is so bad. Like it is hysterical for all the wrong reasons. All of them. In theory, I was like, I would think this is probably cool as a kid because I did love this is a really weird thing. Like I loved like the old school like Universal monster movies. Like
I love that kind of stuff. Like
Werewolf, Frankenstein, Dracula, love that. So this is like all like zombies and werewolves and aliens and like I was like, okay, in theory this is very cool, but it's so bad. Atrocious. Watch it.
Okay. You know what? I recently started watching a kid's show, and it honestly is really cute. It's called Craig at the Creek.
What's that?
It's just this show about these kids that go and hang out by the creek, and there's like adventures that happen because they're kids, you know. But it's honest, like it's so simple, but honestly, I've laughed out loud a couple times just because they're like,
I will check it out.
It's just really cute. Like the characters are cute.
If something makes me laugh out loud, then if someone tells me it makes them laugh out loud, you know, and you're probably like me too, and this is not a read because this is how I think.
Okay.
I think I'm so funny that it takes a lot to make me laugh. Like from a show standpoint, real conversation makes me laugh, but shows I am tough to laugh out loud. Like so.
I also am tough to laugh out loud at shows. Like, yeah, you really got to get me with a TV show. You
Yeah,
really do.
you really do. Okay, I will be checking that out though. Okay. So Maria. So Maria brings the hot dog in, and Viscera's dancing. His boxers are out. Oh, coach is out there now. Yep. So
Yeah.
coach is like, "What? What are you doing?" Mr. Bischoff has way too much on his plate right now. He does not have time for this porn. So
Not the porn.
so then he's like, get out of here. You are worthless, Viscera.
I why is
What did he do? He's been back on Raw for like a month. Calm down. Like
yeah, like give him a break. I don't know.
so
Again, as I've said many times, my least favorite person in WWE history is Jonathan Coachman. And then
yeah, he's terrible. So I didn't realize he was so tall either.
is
Like
he
when he was like
tall?
talking, he was like eye height with Viscera. And I think Viscera's a
Oh,
tall guy. So
I don't know.
I don't know. So then he goes to say something to Lilian, and Viscera grabs him by the throat and pushes him into the
I
ropes.
I did like that because he stopped him
Yeah.
with the throat. That was good.
Oh, it was good. And big bear slaps to him, push him out of the ring, and then they're like, "Yeah." The girls are like, "Woohoo! Pimpin' ain't easy, man."
I love Lillian going up and raising Viscera's hand. And she's
Yeah,
like, yeah. And then as soon as she turns and Viscera does not let go of her hand, her face crack and drop was pretty iconic. No
it
lie.
was so funny. And he pulls Lillian in and plants a big old kiss on her.
The kiss was
Um,
good. But I
it
love the
was
fact
good.
that her hand went from like, to, oh, like,
Oh, it reminded me of like Kurt Angle when he kissed Stephanie, like.
mhm.
So yeah, so there's that.
You know, Viscera's a very controversial like person for me in this zeitgeist of watching wrestling because while I find everything he does gross, I also find him very funny. So I'm really
he
trying to figure it out.
he is actually hysterical. Like I'm grossed out, but also like he's so funny. Yeah, like he has
Yeah.
great comedic timing and just like and it's actually like not terrible on the microphone.
Mhm.
Like so and I'm just like it's weird because I don't remember I always like never really cared for Viscera like outside of this. Like I was
Yeah.
like, oh boo, Viscera. Like like I was like, he's a big man. Oh no, so scary.
Yeah.
Like, but like I'm like, oh, this is actually really fun.
This is very fun. When does he start going by Big Daddy V? Is
That's
that
not until like
ECW?
ECW. Yeah, that's not
Oh,
until
okay.
ECW. Um so anyway, but yeah, this was fun. All right. So then Lita is ringside in the main event. We love this push for her. Um
She doesn't do much.
she doesn't do much. I think she's still like actually hurt.
Yeah.
So
I do thoroughly appreciate you though in the cut, making sure that we got to watch Batista's entire entrance before
oh,
you got to
absolutely.
Batista in
Batista
white.
I exactly why I kept it in there because sorry, I'm sorry. Not I'm not sorry. Batista was so hot. So
I mhm. Yep. 5,000. He's still hot.
he's so hot. Batista is a sexy man. Like just for and for all the right reasons too. He's like smart. He gets it. He's like one of the few like main eventers in wrestling history who's not like a total trash bag.
It's what happens when you're raised by two women.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It really is funny. Like outside of him, there's not very few I can think of who have CM Punk, like who have a progressive mindset.
Yeah, or at least are outspoken with their mindset.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Not afraid to like speak about it. Correct. That's the right way to say it. Yeah. So I love him. And he's gorgeous. But anyway, yeah, but Lita just really slides the briefcase in at one point in the match. Batista counters it,
I will
wins,
say my
retains the
gay heart
title.
was very upset that she did not do one wardrobe change this episode. I was like, ma'am.
I know. But you know what? She has looks upon looks that one of those production trucks is just going to be her looks.
I
Like, because
know. I'm
we
ready
got
for
a
it.
we got a lot of really good looks. We got some that But we got mostly good looks.
I feel like that's kind of Lita Trish. Like both of them, like they mostly
Yeah.
have like fantastic looks. Rare hiccups from either of them.
You're exactly right. Like, but it's weird that too. I feel like the ones I really don't like stick out. like,
Mhm.
because everything is so. That's the only thing that sucks about having consistently great looks. When you do have a fuck up look, it's like, oh yeah,
It
I
hits really
remember
hard.
that.
Yeah, like we're able to forgive Molly Holly's looks when she looks like she
yeah.
shopped at Kohl's because like they're not the best looks to begin with. So
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, but this is a great era of Lex. But fun episode of Raw. Like we had like a half hour of content from just this episode.
I
So
know.
I was like, I'm gonna have to like block out more time if this is how it's gonna be. So
Right? Because I sat there like pretty much I try to keep this fresh on my mind to take like a little couple notes.
same,
So
same.
I'll usually try to be home because we record at 9 o'clock. So typically I'll try to be home an hour beforehand so I can just sit and watch the content and then just talk about it right after.
Yeah.
It's usually my game plan.
Yeah, like that's pretty much the same. Yeah, like I get home and I'm like, let me review this real quick. Because I cut it. I'm trying, especially now, I'm trying to like get a bunch of these set up for us like a week in advance. So like I
Yeah.
have them in there. So I'm like, okay, so I don't want us to like, I don't want to be like week up and be like, oh my god, I have to cut clips. So like yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right, cool. All right, well let's go over to SmackDown.
SmackDown. Who's here?
So well, Melina's here. I think she did a photo shoot in this outfit for like a magazine cover or something for SmackDown magazine because she's got a blue top on. Her hair is in one of the signature Melina hairstyles I would like to think of for this era.
She gives
Um
very like her video game look in this outfit, which I enjoy.
yeah. Yeah, so and she's owning it. Melina is what I love about Melina is she just gets it.
She does.
Like
Well, she just really said, "Okay, this is my character. This is it," and she went with it, and she just
mm,
knocked it out the park.
the thing about her is she is someone I am so happy did not make the cut in Tough Enough because if she had been in Tough Enough, she might have won.
Mhm.
And if she had won, we probably would never have gotten this Melina. We
Yeah,
probably would have gotten, oh, it's cute. She wants to wrestle Melina.
yeah.
Like,
Honestly,
and the we would have had so much wasted potential and the fact that we get this and she just is so on all the time and like it's so funny because like even in this match like I just could not stop looking at what she was doing
I know.
like
Like, you know what's impressive? How does she have that small of a waistline when she is just constantly eating, like devouring?
so good and so at one point she slaps Charlie Haas in the match too and it is a good slap
She smacks the
like
piss out of him. But then it leads into this like Benny Hill-esque chase scene with Hardcore
yeah.
Holly.
Oh, it's like, what are you gonna do, hardcore? Like, fuck off.
God.
But yeah, so this was like I guess like an Iron Man or 2 out of 3 falls match or
Oh, is that what
something.
this was?
Yeah, it was like a multiple pinfall situation.
Okay.
So for the tag titles, because there has been such an epic feud.
I know I don't care about Charlie Haas and Hardcore Holy. I just don't.
Yeah, I was like, why should I give them any of my time? Like, I'm ready to not have to see Hardcore Holy again. Um, and or Charlie. like, I'm just like, I'm not interested. Like, I was like, you're not with Jackie anymore. I don't care.
Hardcore
Or
Holy.
Holy.
Hey, hey,
Eh.
can't you see? Nobody gives a fuck about me or Charlie.
so Eminem retains the titles. Good for them. I'm ready for them to move on to something new. Um,
Yeah. Like they had such a good like I would have loved the Ray and Eddie storyline to be able to get played a little bit further so they could have like some
same.
iconic matches.
Exactly.
But
Like I think it would have been fun to like keep them kind of feuding with like them be like the filler matches with Ray and if like Eddie and Ray are interacting and like you know what I mean. I don't know. So it was fine. It was fine. So anyway, um also backstage Sharmell and Booker T are interviewed about Kurt Angle and Sharmell's like that is my man. Nobody messes with Booker T.
yeah, and then literally just the I loved them flashing back to we saw what you did, Sharmell, and she just smacks like smacks
Yeah.
him in a nut shot. my favorite thing is Taz's commentary over that replay. Like he's just sitting there, like every move she does has a sound effect from Taz, including the nut shot. So she's like, "Oh, oh, oh, ah, oh my god!"
But yeah, Sharmell is all smiles. But what we don't see on SmackDown is apparently next week Sharmell will have to face Kurt Angle.
Oh, ugh.
But don't worry, guys, because we do get a little addressing of that, which is funny because this
Velocity.
velocity, because it's hilarious because this was shot out of order. So like fans were probably like, "What?"
I thought the same thing. I was like, they're probably like, "Why is she so mad or sad?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, I know why she's so mad because we have a guest ring announcer. So, and this was hi y'all, Palatka, Florida.
I'm Michelle.
I'm Michelle McCole. So you know what? I never understood why they just didn't give Michelle like a generic city, like a more well-known city other than Palatka, Florida.
Because honestly, can you not picture her being like, "No, that's where I want to be introduced from. That's where I'm from,"
That's exactly like I would have been like Orlando, like
or something. No, no, no,
something
no, no.
people know. Palatka
Palatka. I got
from
all that.
Gator Country.
I got to show Palatka pride because Palatka don't have no pride because we don't like them.
We don't. So Michelle comes out from Palatka and she's gonna guest ring announce.
Okay, can we say one thing? That outfit, that's bad.
It what?
It was like three colors that not like a creamy burnt orange, mint green, and a tan belt. Like it was just not it. It did not
It
look good.
was someone gave their little baby cousin the creator wrestler controls and they just messed with every hue and we're like, this is it.
Yeah,
Like,
that was a like very strange top color because it was like not like it was a burnt orange, but it was also like and it felt like it had like a white
yeah. Yeah.
overlay kind of, which is why I was like cream, but it was very interesting colored shirt.
Now, I struggled to find the clips of it, but I do believe all of the divas guest ring announced in this velocity. I could not find the rest of the clips. We're at a point where like people haven't uploaded the full things online, so I'm really struggling to find clips, which is why we have to cover the heat match the way we do this week. But Michelle is the guest ring announcer. Here's in Texas, Booker T.
Hey.
Booker T. Like I was like,
So
put the mic down.
she's okay. Look, were you shocked? Michelle's never been a microphone girl.
Oh no.
Never.
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
Ever. It's just not her thing. And that's okay.
Mm.
I was hoping we were at the point where she went back to developmental.
I think we probably are, to be honest. Like she's just ring announcing. She's
I
not.
don't know. I don't know. Well, maybe she probably is there still too,
Yeah.
but she's still consistently you know what? She's on TV till at least October because there's a segment.
Oh. Okay.
Where come on, Melina. All we were trying to do is have a little fun. I'm telling you, it's having you fun. No, Michelle, all you're doing is getting fat. I low-key love
cannot wait.
I love when Melina starts the body image stuff. It's actually really funny.
Okay.
I'm such a toxic person. So anyway, okay. So
it's not funny in real life, but it's funny to watch in fiction.
It's so funny to watch it. Like I seriously, one of the funniest lines ever for me in wrestling, and it's not even was when Candace was chasing for the title, and she's like motioning like the title around her waist, and Melina's on commentary like, "What? What are you showing me your fat rolls?" Like, yes, Candace, we know you're fat. You don't have to brag. Like,
yeah. Melina's so great.
She's so funny. So, all right, anyway, so Michelle's ring announcing Booker T and Sharmell out there, and Sharmell is just looking miserable. Now we learn on commentary Sharmell has to wrestle Kurt Angle, but she is just out there the whole time, like,
yeah. I was very interested in that guy's name that they were fighting.
What was it? I don't remember.
It was Genizo Valentino.
Wait.
Like something like Jins Zeno Valentino or something like that.
Okay, now that is, and I'm not Italian, but this is the name I'm going to use.
Yeah.
um, oh my god,
You
that's
know, if you put
hysterical.
Eno at the end of anything, it can kind of be Italian.
It kind of can be.
It's a
It
mouth of the
kind
ween, though.
of.
It's
I
a Randy
am.
routine, though.
It's so funny because I could have had the
It's a Pagino. That sounds offensive.
Pacino. I could have had the most Italian name ever, but instead I have the whitest name ever. Jinx Smith. But my old last name was Verderano.
Yeah.
My name was supposed to be Giacomo, which is my dad's grandpa's name. Literally day of my birth. My mom is like, "Oh, I actually don't like that name," because it was my dad's turn to pick because my mom picked George. And she's like, "Oh, I actually don't like that name, so let's shorten it to Jake."
What? So, say it one more time.
Giacomo.
Jack. That would have been horror for a gay boy growing up. There's
Yes,
just so much material in that name alone.
in a way, I think I would have. I don't know if I would have like Giacomo Verderano. Like that just sounds like vowels. But like I think I would have, in a way, I would have loved it. But on the other hand, as simple as it is, I do really love introducing myself to people. Jake Smith. Like I was like, it does sound like it's very like hot
Sounds like a
shotty.
lie.
Yeah. I actually like. It's funny. Like I had like a tab open at a bar like 2 weeks ago, and I was like Jake Smith, and they're like look up. They're like, sorry, I just like that's not the name I expected. Like. So anyway, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. My real name is Valentino Whifflebottom.
I was like, what did you expect? And they were like, I don't know, something Persian. I was like, what? Like, I do.
You don't
like,
give Persian.
See, I do. You know, it's weird. I actually do get a lot. A lot of people think I'm Middle Eastern, but like Sicily is very close to the Middle East, so like there's a lot of physical characteristics that are similar. So I'm mostly Sicilian. So like I do get that a lot. I was like, because it's the beard. Like,
You do have a little bit, like the way you shape it here is
yeah,
very, yeah.
Yeah. So like I can.
Whereas I just let mine grow and hope for the best. Like,
so just like I was like, whatever. Like I was like, I'll take it. Like I was like, I do love being like racially ambiguous. I don't know. So okay. So
me too.
so the whatever. Okay. So Michelle, ring announcing. So Booker T wins, and I just love Sharmell's sad clap.
Way to go, baby. I get to get beat up next week.
But part of me was also like, actually keep bringing this enthusiasm. I actually think I prefer this.
I kind of do live for
it. Just like I was like, let's steer this direction instead of like, I love my husband, he's amazing, to like, is this marriage for me?
I kind of like it, but in a different way. Just like, great, you beat who?
What is his name? Sargento?
Sargento Valentino. That's my new drag name.
I do. So one of the random like sound clips, you know, like we've talked about how like we do like to do random sound clips. One of them, and I don't know when I started doing this. Sargento cheese slices are made with whole cheese. It's like, like, aren't they like the most like the dumbest looking men? Like, those commercials actually made me. I was like, this doesn't make me want to eat your product. Sargento cheese slices. I love Sargento. Like, stupid. So, all right.
But you know what? I kind of do want cheese now.
I do too. Oh damn it! All right, okay. So,
They're gentle cheeseburgers.
I'm obsessive. I am crazy. I want all the boys lately. Okay, so, um, is that song not stuck in your head 24/7?
I don't know that song.
It's Kesha's new song called "Boy Crazy." Listen to it after
Kesha's
this.
new song? Oh, I
Like,
did listen to it. It didn't stick with me after the
oh
first
really?
listen.
Oh my god! Listen again. It will. I love it. It's part like gimme, gimme, gimme all the boys. Gimme, gimme, gimme all the
Well,
boys. And you will hear it at any and every Pride. I guarantee it. I feel like that's going to be the annoying Pride song this year. Um, which I'm here for. I actually want Kesha to have like a Chapel Rowan kind of summer.
I do too. And it's Chapel
Yeah.
Roan. Get it right or I'm taking your card
Oh,
away.
thank you. Sorry, I just learned how to say the first name right. So,
What were you saying? Don't tell me you're saying
Ch- Ch-
Chappelle.
Chappelle. Like I don't listen to pop culture stuff anymore. I don't have time. I only listen to Real Housewives podcasts. Besides ours, so like my knowledge of real culture is gone. It is just brain rot now.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm moving on. Moving on. So Stacey Keebler's in the back, with the Hurricane and Rosie and Simon,
Oh,
Jean,
we're
and Maven.
heat. We're in heat
We're
now.
on heat. We're in heat. So like,
I thought about that when I said, I was like, that's probably not a fun thing to say.
so they come over. They're like, "Hey, we would have been tag team champions right now if it wasn't for you and your superpowers." And then they're like, yeah, how about a tag match tonight? You guys against us." Like,
Not the list. You got to get that.
tonight for the tag team titles.
Well, one. Mono with mono.
It's gonna be a wrestling match. I'm turning into Dusty Rhodes after
Also, have you seen that one guy with the lisp on NXT?
No, I
Miles
haven't.
Bourne. Is that
No,
his?
I need to look it up though. That's funny.
He looks like young Randy Orton. He's hot.
Oh, he's hot with a list. Is
Mm.
he?
A little.
Is he a Chapel Roan stan? So, anyway.
Suddenly I'm HOTTOGO.
Oh, who's the diva who's North American champion?
Sol Ruka?
No, the man.
Oh.
I saw a picture of this man with like doing like kind of like a booty tooch, like with the title, and I was like,
Oh,
"Who's this guy?"
is it Ricky Starks?
Maybe I don't know him.
He was on AEW. He's like a
Maybe
famous.
I was like, "Who this guy?" Like,
Yeah, I think he is gay.
good for
But
him.
yeah, but
Yes.
yeah, it's hard for me to know. The only reason I know who the NXT champion is because it's like revolutionary or the TNA champion right now. Like in
Is it
men's
someone from
wrestling.
NXT?
Yeah, Trick Williams won the TNA championship.
Wow. Oh, you know what? I did see a picture of I don't know who he is, but the owner of TNA or something looking mad.
Yeah, I don't know. Is he
I
met?
don't,
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not.
Has WWE bought TNA yet? Like,
I don't know. I don't know. Tina. Oh wait, does that mean Joe Hendry's not champion anymore?
he's not. So like this
Oh.
feels like it's his turn to like go to WWE. Like,
Or men.com. Anyway, so
yeah, although I don't something about him I don't find to be like too
really? Oh,
attractive.
I think I okay, the only things I don't find attractive, and this is this is rude. I don't like his accent and I don't like his singing. But
Oh,
I visually like his appearance. I
I
like
mean,
that his body's not like perfect.
yeah, I
Like
like that
that's sexy to me.
here's the thing, and I've learned this about myself. I don't like muscles. Like I do like muscles, but
Uh-huh.
like there's gotta be you gotta have some squeeze. I gotta have
See,
squeeze.
oh, I love muscles, but like not like a perfect body. Like I don't want you to have abs. I don't want you to have like that. Like I was like I like a thickness,
I'm
but
down
I
with the
also need to be
thickness.
bigger. So, because I don't want to look like tiny next to you. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I don't know. No, no,
It's a body dysmorphia thing. So,
okay.
all right. So anyway, I'm obsessive. I'm crazy. Blah, blah, blah. I'm the worst. What was it?
Stacey Keebler was at
Stacey Keebler.
ringside.
So she come. So Stacey Keebler says to them, she's like, you know what? The only thing you two are going to be champions of is synchronized squatting. What is that?
Oh, sounds fun.
Good. It wasn't it.
I don't understand what that
I
is.
don't, but they laughed. I was like,
It wasn't funny.
I was like, like butt plugs. Like
I'd watch that.
I same
That sounds like
like.
an entertaining
All
show.
right, I know, I know. So anyway, she's ringside for the match of Super Stacy. And oh wait, what happened? She like didn't her hair get pulled or she got something?
Yeah, like something like they screamed. It didn't really lead to anything.
It didn't really do anything. Yeah. So yeah, I guess Maven tried to attack her, but it didn't pan out. And then the Hurricane and Rosie won. So
Yeah, that's it. Like,
that's it. That's it. But whatever. Okay, cool. Well, but love Stacy. So happy she was there.
yeah, she looks right as a superhero.
All right, guys. All right. Well, moving on, guys. So we're at that point where we really are struggling to figure out those things. So moving forward, unless we have a thing to share, like a new get, or like there's some big figure news, we're gonna bring back figure this. But for now, we're introducing a new concept.
A new concept.
The power rankings.
Yeah.
So it was so rare that a woman was included in the power rankings.
So rare. I remember like seeing like a couple times like Trish would pop up and be like, oh,
Yeah.
thank goodness.
But like as like number like 23. Like
Yeah.
in the I was like, okay. But so like we're gonna do our top 5 power rankings for the week. Every week. So this week I think I'm gonna give and Joey, we can debate this also.
Okay.
I'm gonna give the number 1 spot to Lita this week.
Yeah. It was her week. It was her screen
It
time
was.
week. Like
she got to talk and cut a really good promo too.
Yeah.
She was in the main event. Granted, Edge did not win, but she got that screen time in the main event. I think it was definitely her week.
I agree. I think that like no one was even close. Let's be real. Like it was
No.
Lita's week of shining.
Yeah. All right, number 2, I'm gonna give it to Lilian Garcia.
Yeah, I disagree. I would give it to Melina.
Melina, solid choice. Yeah, she led her team to victory in a 2 out of 3 falls match. She got that good slap in.
No, she didn't. They lost.
No, they didn't. They won.
Yeah, they won by disqualification.
But that's a win.
Well, they got to keep their titles, but they didn't win.
They got to keep their titles. No, they had more wins in the 2 out of 3 falls match.
But it was a disqualification, though. Was the way it ended.
But they won.
Well, they lost.
Oh, okay. Well,
they get to keep the belts, but they lost.
Okay. Well, whatever. But Melina.
Yeah, Melina.
Okay, we'll go with the Melina. Okay. Well, I had Melina a lot lower, but you know what? Yeah, I'll move her up. All right. So then, I feel like I have to bump her then too. I'm going to switch this up. Number 3, I'm just changing my mind. I'm going to give it to Maria.
Okay. Number 3 is Lilian for me.
For Lilian? Okay. I'm saying Maria just because we got to see some real character development this week. She got to find her footing. She kind of held that segment together. So would you give Maria 4?
Maria's number 4 for me.
So 3 Lilian, 4 Maria. And number 5, I guess Stacey Keebler?
I am not giving it to Stacey Keebler. Do you know who I am giving it to?
Not Michelle McCool.
Huh?
Not Michelle McCool. She's not making my list.
No, it is Sharmell.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? She got to be happy for a little bit. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's a good... I'm not giving it to Stacey either. You know what? Sharmell got to show some range this week on shows. She got to be sad. She got to be happy.
Yeah. And then Michelle McCool's shoes are number 6.
Her shoes.
Shoes.
I'm excited to continue this concept because there will be weeks where we could probably only name 2 people. So.
All right, everyone. Number 1 this week is Lita because she was the only person on television.
I'm going to give it to Candace for still being employed. Like, so actually, you know what? It'll be fun too because we'll be able to work in Diva Search Girls very soon, guys.
Mhm.
The Diva Search is. I can't believe we're already at Diva Search.
I know when they said it on screen the other day, I was like, "Oh my goodness, we're already getting
I
close
was
to."
like, are we there? Like when I was starting to pull clips in like 2 or 3 weeks, we're gonna be starting to get like the videos of like the castings.
I cannot wait. I am so excited for Ashley Massaro. I'm not even gonna lie.
I am so pumped. I love me some Ashley. And actually, and here's the thing. I'm making a statement right now. Here's the thing. I think it's fair to say we all know Ashley was not the best wrestler.
Hmm.
And where we are now in life, I think we know too, this is literally no fault of her own. They quite literally gave this girl a contract and threw her out on TV the next week and said, okay, you're wrestling now.
Yeah, literally. And
Literally.
I don't think she faulted. I think she did really well.
Considering what she had to do, yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think
think she did great.
she did, and she actually too probably could have been like if they had like kept her on TV for a few months and let her train outside, like of because she was dealing with a lot of like things all at once, like,
Hmm.
and she could talk, which I loved, and she could act, which I loved. So, and she had a look that I really love Ashley.
I love Ashley.
So I'm very excited to talk about her.
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, well, Joey, where can people find you?
All over the place. I have just started to find myself again on like a creative level. So my social medias is blowing up. So Joey underscore Mayberry on Instagram and Threads, Joey.Mayberry on TikTok. I'm gonna start making some little things as well as the AI that I'm gonna throw up on Golden Era. So keep an eye on that. Also, my YouTube channel is relaunching tomorrow if you're watching this video on Friday.
Woo!
Yes, you can watch me unbox over 40 Happy Meal toys live on my YouTube. Come and check it out. And also, because I discovered AI, this Friday when this show drops, I am going to be releasing round number one of what I call Cartoon Drag Race, where I have taken 12 of your iconic favorite cartoon characters and put them in high fashion glamour drag. It's going to be 12 weeks of different looks, and you get to choose who the winner is and eliminate them week by week. So if you
Wait,
are
that's
in,
so funny. I
yeah,
can't
oh,
wait.
do you want the roster of the first 12 queens?
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, roster of the first 12 queens. We have Mr. Crocker from the Fairly Odd Parents. We have Seuss from Gravity Falls. We have
Oh,
Rosie the Robot Maid from the Jetsons.
oh, cute.
We have Dixie Kong from the Donkey Kong series. We have who else is in? Oh my gosh, I'm not thinking. Rodney Copperbottom from the movie Robots by DreamWorks. We've got Cusco in his llama form from The Emperor's New Groove. He's a lot of fun. Like a whole lot of fun. We've got Hank Hill from King of the Hill. We have Tigger from Winnie the Pooh.
Oh,
Tigger's been slaying. I'm not even gonna lie. Like Tigger's killing it. We have Phineas from Phineas and Ferb. Oh, I got nine. Who are my other three that I'm forgetting? We have Daffy Duck from the Looney Tunes. Who are the other two? They're obviously not killing it in this competition. They need to step their game up, step those pussies up. Find out who the other two is. Go and check it out. It's cartoons.dragrace on Instagram.
I'm excited. And you guys can follow me at Jake Isn't Jacob on Instagram. And if you're in Orlando this weekend, we will be there for the Q Care Plus for one magical weekend. And additionally, the week after that, I will be at World Pride from Thursday to Monday. If you see me, don't bother me. I will be very tired. But yeah, oh my god, I'm already like scared.
Oh, well,
Um,
you know what everyone should be scared of?
what?
I have some news, and hopefully, y'all have listened all the way through this because if you would like to see me and Jake together, I've officially gotten my trip. I will be at Chicago Pride Fest
Yay!
Yes.
Yay! I'm so excited. Yeah, we will be at Chicago Pride Fest, guys. We will be at Sidetrack Bar 2 to 6 on the 21st and 22nd, and you're going to be able to meet some drag queens with a free meet and greet. We've got Laganja, Estranja, Selena, S10E6 on the 21st, and then the 22nd, Alaska Thunder back will be there. So, and there will be performances. Alaska is doing a medley of hits from Mayhem and singing live. So
Yes.
I'm very excited. I just edited the video. It's so cute.
If you want to see both of us, I will not be there on the 22nd. I will be there on the 21st.
He will be there on the 21st. So if you want to see us, that's when you do it. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh my God, we're going to take so many fucking pictures. I can't wait.
So many pictures. I wanted to do the 22nd too, but oh my goodness, I also so I have to drive that next day instead because I have booked a lovely luxurious trip for me and Marcos to go to Dollywood that next Monday. So
oh
we're
my
gonna
God,
be
wait, I'm so jealous. Have so much fucking fun. Oh my God.
Oh, I'll tell you the true tea off the camera, but thanks to where I work in theme parks, I'm not paying any money. So
Love this.
yes.
Oh guys. Okay. But yeah, but also follow our show, Golden Era _ pod on YouTube and on Instagram, and our store. And be sure to leave us a review. 5 stars is the best. Helps us move up in those power rankings. Joey, anything else?
Jesus, man.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week from Palatka, Florida with Booker T.